Hey everybody, Ross and Adam here at Recall Technologies. I wanted to talk to you about something today that we get emails about, we get tickets about. Perhaps you've dealt with this yourself. It is a little embarrassing, but it happens to a lot of people, mostly men, sometimes women, as stupid as that may be. Want to talk about sextortion scams. Took me a couple times to say that right. That's right, sextortion scams. What that is, you know what, Adam? Why don't you explain that?
Yeah, pretty much what it is you get an email and pretty much a spam is saying, "Hey, I saw you doing some pretty disgusting things to yourself," and
while watching, you know, on like a porno website,
right? So you get that, and they're pretty much threatening you to release this video to your loved ones and everybody that you know.
They say that they have access to your contact list, and
yes.
they gain.
Gained access to your camera.
Gain access to your camera.
So they saw you doing.
You doing whatever, and they're gonna send a side by side with whatever you were watching, and they make you think it's real because they have access to one of your old passwords. Remember that?
Yes, exactly.
And that might be 5 passwords ago, but usually a lot of people say, "Oh my God, they know my password. That must be real because whatever." So you go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so they pretty much threaten to show this video to everybody you know, and for a ransom, pretty much. Usually Bitcoin.
Yep.
Or some
couple $100, couple $1,000.
Yeah, depending on what they feel like they can get away with.
So we've actually gotten tickets about this. A lot of times we get some tickets. A lot of times either me or Adam, because we deal with most of the clients personally, will get personal texts because it's, you know, this is embarrassing. You know, the truth of the matter is that most of it is a scam. They just have that password that you used a while ago, and that password in your mind may legitimize the whole thing. So that's why it worries people, because everybody has a laptop, everybody has a webcam, and there are people that frequent certain sites and all this stuff, and the possibility could be real. The chances are is that it's not real. And it's basically operating on fear to try to drain your pocket. If you do get this email, I would say to 100% delete it. I wouldn't be concerned about it. We've dealt with this a couple times, and we've explained to some of the people that we deal with that they should just delete the email and not really worry about it, because, I mean, you know, you start giving these people money. When does it end, right?
Exactly. Typically, also, just to go back on the password thing, usually they acquire those passwords off of like a data breach from like 15 years ago.
Yep.
So if you're on if you used Dropbox back in the day and you used an ancient password, Dropbox has had vulnerabilities a ton of times.
Forever. That's why we say don't use Dropbox if you're a law firm.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other video.
But it's pretty much every website's always had some form of data breach where a password gets out. So it's if you see an old password, you don't have to be alarmed by it just because of the context.
And they know that people don't change their passwords very often. Obviously, you're not IT people. We change our passwords very often. You probably have the same password to your email or something for the past 6 years. They know that. So I'm trying to think, is there any other info? No, I think that's it. Just don't be scared. Don't be fooled. And you have to also think about the amount of time it takes for someone to gain access to your computer, gain access to your contacts, gain access to your webcam, gain access to your internet history, all this stuff. And how much are they going to ask for? $1,000? Right. It's the whole scam is based on sending this out to 10,000 people, and if they get 60 people to pay, that's the whole deal, because they're going to pay because they're scared. That's the whole deal. They're not going to get 10,000 people to pay, so it's based on almost zero merit. So just delete it. I think we covered it. Do you have anything else to say about it?
No, I think it's good.
It's a ridiculous topic, but it does happen. It still happens to this day. I remember the first text I got about it, I was really confused.
Yeah.
But we dealt with it that day. All right, well, I'm Ross.
I'm Adam.
And if you have any other questions about this or anything else legal tech related, let us know, and we will see you next time.
Have a good one.